Outside, and we're winterizing my 1983 MonArk McFast boat. If you go to a boat dealer, the 115 horsepower outboard is going to cost you probably $300 or more to winterize. This usually takes me about an hour or so to do, and it's simple, really. I don't know, it's not rocket science at all. If you have any kind of mechanical ability at all, you can do this. Why pay a boat dealer to do it for you, or a boat repair place, when you can do something yourself? So that's what we're doing today. I've already got the lower unit draining, so I'll show you what's going on with that. So follow along. Thanks for watching Red Bull Driver's Garage. Here's my 83 MonArk McFast that I'm winterizing today. And that's the Johnson 115 horsepower outboard. It's a 2-stroke. And I'm going to show you how to do it all. If you're going to winterize your boat, is you got to get the outboard motor. This is a 115 horsepower Johnson. Is to open the lower unit screws and get all the water and oil out of it. So just take a big screwdriver, take the screw out. Try not to drop it and spill oil everywhere. You can see how water's starting to come out. I'm gonna pause for a second as my neighbor's Harley Davidson is running. You can see there's water coming out as soon as I took the screw out. This is why you want to do this, because that water will freeze and it'll crack your lower unit, maybe even bend your output shaft for your prop, and it's bad news. And then you'll end up having to look for a whole other lower unit, which is very pricey. Water getting in here is kind of normal, so don't freak out. I'm going to let the water drain first. It always happens when you're filming outside. Somebody starts up their Harley Davidson. Oh, there we go. There's the oil. And I'm going to open the upper screw here too, up through the upper screw. This will help drain it a little better. See how gross it gets? But this is common. Water will get into your loader unit, oil. Just don't lose your screws, so I'm going to put them up here on my boat. I'm going to pause it now and let it drain out, and let the grossness drain out. Next up is this kit here, which is, I just bought a kit because I really wanted the pump that fits the actual, that you screw into your fitting at the bottom to pump the gear oil into the bottom of it. Buying this at a boat dealer is not the cheapest way to do this, but they wanted like $18 just for the little pump, or $25 for this with the quart of gear oil. This says it's for Mercury, but it actually fits. It works for most stern drives. So we'll see if this works on my Johnson. Okay, next. And it's just a pump, and all you do is start pumping. Look at this. It pumps the blue. It's blue. And you just keep pumping. The reason why you're pumping it in from the bottom is it's going to push the air out the top screw up there. And you just keep going until... I'm going to move my little drain pan here in case we have a mess. And you just keep going until it comes out the top. It's not really that simple on this step. I mean, it's not hard at all. It takes about 15-20 minutes tops between the draining and the pumping in. So yeah, just keep pumping. Watch, I'm gonna pause it now while I'm pumping. Here we kept pumping until it just blew out the top. Now we're done. I just gotta clean up the mess, put the screws back in, and we're all finished here for the lower unit. Now on to other parts of the boat to winterize. What I do is stable 360 marine in the gas tank. There's about a half a tank of gas in there. So for some reason my gas gauge isn't functioning right now up there. So what I'm going to do is, it's about 6 gallons of gas. It's 1 ounce per 10 gallons. So I'm going to put a little more than a half an ounce in here. The reason why I'm doing this now is because I'm going to be running the engine. And so you want to do it now instead of before you run the engine. Hang on. In the next step, we got the engine the lift's on, the hose is running. Oh, my hose is kinked. Fire up the boat, and then we're gonna fog the cylinders. Alright, now you can take the air cleaner off to do it. I don't. You can fog it in right through these holes here. And it's an open element, there's no filter, so you can do it that way. Hang on. There we go. Engine's running. Tell it's working because there's smoke coming out the tailpipe. Alright. Okay. Next step is to spray some of the fogging cylinder into each fogging fluid into each cylinder. Like that. Take the spark plugs out. I don't hose it down. Some people, you don't have to fill the cylinder up. Just want to get some in there in order to keep it nice and lubricated for the winter time. And then replace the spark plugs. I gotta do the other side of the engine over here, so. Okay. Remember to now, if you remembered how I had trouble getting the boat started in the spring, it's because I did this last winter or last fall, and I forgot to put the spark plug wires back on after I retightened the spark plug ones. So it was running on 2 cylinders. Spark plugs look pretty good. Didn't really run the boat much this year, but I should have, but I didn't. And last but not least, you want to take your battery out. This battery weighs a ton. As you can see, it sits in a hole, and it is no fun to pick up. So there's no way I'm doing it. I'm trying to hold a camera, so I'm gonna pull it out in a minute and put the battery away for the winter in my nice warm garage. All right, look at that. She's all covered, ready to go for another winter. It wasn't that hard, was it? Thanks for watching. So, my $20 tarp cover, which my last $20 tarp cover lasted 3 years, so this one should be good for another 3 years. So we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you like the channel, like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot.